how do you define life? If I ask you, define life to me, what is life? What is life? Why is everybody so silent? What is life? Yeah, ma'am. You are?
Hi, I'm Patricia.
Hi, Patricia.
For me, it looks like a roller coaster trip.
Wow, roller coaster trip. Absolutely right, it is.
Yeah, I tell you why. Because we are all having a ride here. Sometimes it's going up and sometimes it's coming down. The point is just sit and enjoy, man.
Can we have a round of applause for this beautiful woman? So true. It's a roller coaster ride, it's a journey. Sometimes we have ups, sometimes we have downs, crests हैं, troughs हैं, sine wave है. Life is like this. ऐसे जब हो जाता है तो क्या होता है? No. When you die, you get this. It's a straight line, and it is like this. You're bang on, Patricia. You're bang on. Can we have another round of applause for her? Very on. That is what life is all about. Life is a roller coaster ride, and you better enjoy it. Roller coaster ride को enjoy करते हो ना जब वो नीचे जाती है, you are I do that because I'm really scared, but I just scream and it's like such a thrill, you know. But do we do that in our lives? When we go through the downs of our lives, do we do that?
At least we try.
You try. How many of you actually tried?
I do.
Awesome. And how many of you crib? Please be very honest. I want honesty here. I used to crib, so don't worry. We were all there. It's very natural to crib, you know. It's very human to crib. There's nothing wrong about cribbing. I'm not here to tell you that you can always be happy. It's not possible. If you have negative emotions, there is a reason you have the negative emotions. If the Creator has given you all these emotions, positives and negatives, उनका कुछ role है आपकी life में. That's why those emotions are there. It's actually not possible to be happy all the time. How many of you agree with this? We can't be happy all the time. We can't be positive, so to say. I just don't like to use the words positive and negative because nothing is positive, negative.
There's a very famous song, तुम इतना क्यों मुस्कुरा रहे हो?
क्या गम है जिसको छुपा रहे हो, तभी मुस्कुरा रहे हो. क्योंकि जब तक गम नहीं आएगा, तब तक खुशी का मजा नहीं आएगा. If you have never experienced sadness in your life, you will never get that kick out of happiness. If you're always happy, where is the kick? हमेशा मीठा खा रहे हो. One day you will stop enjoying it. Enough of meetha. I need some namkeen. I need some kadwa also, you know, so that I can enjoy the meetha. So very rightly said, this is the essence of life. This roller coaster journey. Let's do a very small. If I say that this is your life, how many of you agree with me? You are at the center of your life, and these are the different areas which are important to you in your life. I might have missed out on some areas, but this is just a broad classification. So how many of you agree? Your health, your mental and emotional fitness, your work, your career, your spiritual growth, your wealth, abundance, your love, your relationships. This is what broadly forms your life. But who is at the center of this universe? It is you. The role of a coach in your life is just to bring to your awareness your true potential. Everything is lying inside of you. People like me will just show you, okay, Shisha dekho, this is inside of you, take it out. So the reason why I did this exercise was because I wanted to bring it to your awareness that there is always that gap in the life which we are living and the life which we want to live. There is always that scope of improvement. If you ask me to rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give myself a rating of 6. Because I believe, this is my personal belief, no offense meant to anybody, because we are all different individuals, we are all wired differently. You know, हमारा fingerprint अलग होता है सबका. Similarly, हमारा mind का जो print होता है ना, जो हमारे neural circuits होते हैं, उनका जो network होता है, that is very unique to each one of us. So the way I think, you might not think like that, and it's okay because we are all different. So I give myself a rating of 6. Why? Because I always want that scope of improvement to be there in my life. Because according to me, the essence of life is improvement. What else is the essence of life?
Growth.
Bang on. What else? Essence of life. Learning. So the essence of your life is You agree? Yes. There is always that scope of growth and learning. Okay. Now imagine, let's go back to this. Imagine that this is a tumbler. Just imagine it. It's a tumbler. ऊपर से खुला है इसका नाम. Rest of them are small tumblers which are attached to this tumbler through छोटा pipes, and they are covered from the north. वो covered हैं. The only way to fill those tumblers is fill the center वाला tumbler. That is what life is all about. 10 years of my work, this is what I have learned. That once you start filling yourself, once you start, I'll get back to you. Once you start, just remind me later, let me just finish this part. Once you start working on yourself, once you start creating the change in yourself and realizing that there is something in me that I always need to change. Most of the people say, मेरे को change होने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. People around me should change. Why should I change? I'm okay. If you think like that, then you're not growing, you're not progressing. Because people will never change. You can never ever change anybody. The only person you can change is yourself. The only person you can work with is yourself. You all know everything, see? You all know everything. मेरा काम यही है. आपके अंदर से निकालना है मुझे. The people I work with, one to one जो मैं काम करती हूँ, ग्रुप में काम करती हूँ, this is what I do. I extract the things out of them. That is my expertise. That is my USP. That is my passion. That is what I do. And I love doing it. The moment I see people coming up with so many answers and so many solutions themselves, wow, I feel so good. That gives me a inspiration because मैं बहुत सीखती हूँ on this journey. This is such a beautiful profession, you know, because when you are working with people, you yourself learn so much. You yourself evolve so much. So if you keep filling this tumbler, what will happen? What will happen eventually in your life? Everything gets balanced. And what else? Anything else? What will happen?
Feel fulfilled.
जो आपने rating दी बाकी areas में, they will start filling up. Suppose your relationships are not working. Say for example, कोई एक relationship काम नहीं कर रहा. Relationships is not all about love relationships, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. No, relationships means all the relationships. Whether it is your family, whether it is your professional life, whether it is your social life, all your relationships, you know. So what happens, when you start working on yourself, you will eventually realize that magic literally starts happening in your life. वो लोग बदलना शुरू हो जाते हैं जिनके बारे में you have like literally given up कि ये तो बदल सकते ही नहीं, कुछ भी कर लो, ये नहीं बदल सकते. How many of you have people like this in your life? You think ये कभी नहीं change होंगे? All of us have, right? And how many of you want them to change? You want them to change, right? So what do you have to do to change themselves? Then work on yourself. Work on yourself, and you will literally see उनका attitude towards you will start changing.